Welcome to Being Friends with Jess and Tony Ann, an inside look at our friendship, millennial things, sports, and pop culture. Come laugh with us, or maybe at us, and let's be friends.
Recorded.
All right, peeps, we're back.
We are back. Hello, everyone.
We're back.
We recorded. I had to stop saying filmed. We recorded our last week's podcast, returned right before a lot of shit went down throughout the week.
Oh my God, so many things happened.
Yeah. So, well, specifically in the Swiftie world, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Obviously.
hopefully you were all waiting, not on hand and foot. What's the word? Waiting on the edge of your seats.
Yeah. Like waiting hand and foot is like you're waiting, like waitress and a waiter.
Yeah,
like
you weren't waiting hand and foot on us. Although that would be
people.
nice.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so we're back now.
We're back.
Go us.
You have China?
No, because it's the middle day.
I don't have China either because this was an abrupt thing. So baby,
you have
China.
You have the ultimate China.
The ultimate China, precious baby.
Her podcast debut. She has no idea.
Podcast debut. Yeah, we're just like really trying to like get this recorded before Big Sister gets home and causes chaos like she did last week. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Anywho.
So no, I'm just drinking water. And you know what?
I know it's like literally the work week the work day just ended. And we're like, let's just get this done before.
Yeah. It's more, not that it's a chore. We love talking to you all one-sided. But at the same time, I would have had a nice margarita tonight because I was going to finally have my pork leftovers. But because it's really like the last day, I probably should eat them anyway. But then we had to do it early. So I'm like, okay, we're not going to make a margarita just yet.
I didn't have time for that. So let's get to the important business. We have nothing. Let's just collectively call this episode like, I don't have a specific ridiculous thing because like just the entire, I would say week, and you'd probably agree, of everyone losing their minds over theories of the podcast last week, like it's just, that's where we're at in ridiculousness. Mm-hmm. Also the amount of like yearning that I have on Tuesday for The Summer I Turned Pretty to come out on Wednesday is also ridiculous, and we're going to talk about that too. So
and the best part is about this show, and there's other shows too that I can speak of, like it's objectively a bad show. Like it's not good in my opinion.
It's not. I mean, it's I would say it's like a mindless feel good show. Like you're not watching it for a plot.
Honestly,
you're not watching it for like, it's not like a drama series where we're like,
you're not watching it for the acting. You're not watching it for the plot. You're not watching it for anything that makes sense. But
I'm watching it for justice for Connie baby. But
Connie baby. So yes, we're talking about The Summer I Turned Pretty, peeps. We're getting right into it.
Yeah, let's talk about that first because I have a lot of notes and it's fresh in my brain.
This is a spoiler alert for the most recent episode that dropped today. This is August 20th, episode 7.
Episode 7. If you did not watch episode 7, we're sorry, but you're fast forward. So
did you notice that each episode has a trendy like name? Am I the only person that only just noticed this? Each season had a theme of like the names of the episodes.
No, okay, so I saw that it was called Last Hurrah, and I know like one of them was called like Last Dance, but I only know that because of the people on social media, not because I was like paying attention. But today when I started the episode, I saw it said Last Hurrah. Like
so season 1, they were all named Summer Blank. So it was like Summer House, Summer Dress, Summer Night. Like it was all named Summer. Then season 2 was all love. So it was like love lost, love seen, love sick, love, like it was all love. And now it's all last season, last Christmas, last stand, like all these things. So like now I'm trying to be like, see, this is the thing. The Summer I Turned Pretty is very closely related to a lot of Swiftiness for people that don't know this. So it's like, I'm always trying to look at the Easter eggs, right? Andrea, my cousin, pointed out to me today. She's like, can you just double check for me? She's like, I know you have a TV app. Does this season have 13 episodes? And I checked. I'm like, no, it only has 11. But like, I thought maybe it was going to be 13. But then I'm looking, okay, so I'm like, Summer, Love, Last. So I'm like, Summer, Love. Is it going to be like your summer love is your last love? Like, that's cute. No?
I
Is
mean, I
that what it
guess.
is? Am I reaching?
I don't know.
I'm reaching.
The other thing is that, like, people were saying there wasn't enough, like, Taylor Swift in the season thus far, which there hasn't been. Today we got 2 songs, thank God. But people
And
were
last
saying
week,
that,
too.
like, maybe one of the new songs will be used, like, later on.
Well, the real reason that Taylor Swift songs were not prevalent in this season so far is because Taylor Swift songs are reserved for Conrad.
Well, right. That too.
So obviously, this was mostly about stupid ass Jeremiah. Like he wasn't getting Taylor Swift.
I can't even. I can't. Like, I just can't even deal with him. Like, he's so annoying. And, like, the thing is that, like, I wasn't aggravated with Belly up until, like, today. I really got aggravated with her because she's not paying attention to how much she's compromising herself for Conrad. I mean, for Jeremiah. And she knows she's in denial. She's in denial that she keeps having these slip-ups and thinking about Conrad, and everything's coming back to Conrad, and her subconscious thoughts are Conrad. But why? Like, you're just playing it safe. You're playing it safe.
Which it's not even safe. The man is broke.
It's not
He's
safe.
in debt.
He literally cheated on you twice. Like,
literally. Look at her go. Literally.
But so I mean, like, the entire bachelorette party was just, like, awkward in and of itself. When they were practicing performances for the wedding, I hate when
I've already gotten no less than 5 text messages from different.
No, but, like, I hate when people do this in real life. Like, you texted me and you were like, goes to show how immature they are. I'm like, yeah, but no, like, grown-ass adults do this at their weddings, and I just think it's so weird. It just feels like very, like, childhood sleepover to me.
Right. It just, again, is another way the writers wrote home, like, this is not a serious wedding. Like,
right. It's so weird. So that was my first, like, kill me moment. And then thankfully it got better as they, like, went out and went on.
Great music choices all around again.
Laurel having to meet the Kaylee. I was like, girl, you have more power. You are a saint, because I would have, like, been like, no, you can't have my number. No.
Yeah.
You can't. I know what you did.
And in that small scene, I do love, I talked to you about it, but I do love the comment was made, like, oh, I forgot what the aunt's name is.
Julia.
Like, oh, Julia and Sky couldn't make it for the wedding. And I literally out loud to myself went, wow, what a shame. And then 2 seconds later, the asshole dad goes, wow, what a shame. And I'm like, but it's true. Like, I think that was a wink from the writers going, like, we get it. Like, you hated those characters. Like, they won't.
But, like, also, like, they had zero premise. Like, they had zero point then to just, like, come in, pretend they were going to take this house away.
Horrible.
And, like,
horrible storyline, horrible characters.
Right. Like, it literally was just, like, a whole thing. It was there to, like, make Jared Conrad and Belly be in the same place at the same time. Like, that's what the purpose of them were. We have no use for you. Also, like, why would they come to the wedding? Let's be real. Belly was probably inviting them to be nice, but, like, they hadn't even seen the aunt or the cousin in how long?
In over 4 years, probably.
No, but I mean, like, even when they came back in season 2, like, when was the last time they saw them?
Oh yeah,
before that.
I'm saying, but from there's 4 years between
seasons. Now in between seasons, right? That also. What were your thoughts when Robin started playing?
Listen, this show, I told you, this show does not have the capacity to make me cry because it's 99% cringe, but I just love it. It was such a deep cut. And you said it was a skippable song. How dare you?
In the beginning, we literally said multiple times, Toriana, that we forgot that it was even on the album.
As a mother, you should not be skipping Robin.
Well, now that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a sentimental song. I'm saying that in the moment when TTPD came out, you and I both said when it gets to that song, we're like, what is the song and where did it come from? Like, it's just like, nobody is playing Robin unless you're like again, like you said, yeah, you're a mother. Why are you skipping it? Like, when I want to feel nostalgic, yeah, Also, that's why it makes me cry because I have children. 2, 3. I just feel so bad for Conrad that I'm just like, look at how in love they are, and they're so stupid. Like,
as an aside to this Robin moment, I have to nominate young belly actress as the worst actress on planet Earth. Like, the minute she started crying, I wanted to slap the young child through the screen. I was like, what is wrong with you?
I know, but then little Conrad is just like, it's okay, Belly. It's okay. I'm like, you're the cutest.
Young actress was so
I want to pinch your cheeks, little Connie.
The young actress that played Belly was so bad. I couldn't get over it.
Yeah, she's not great. She's not great. Also, her singing Bye Bye Birdie last week was enough for all of us. I didn't need her to come back.
Like, we get it. The name Conrad's in that song. That doesn't mean you have to sing it 5,500 times. Like, we get it.
The reel that you sent me. The reel you sent me last week.
Oh, yeah, like
Steven falling asleep.
Steven trying to sleep in the other room. Bye, bye, birdie. He's like, oh, fuck. Shout out to Steven for being the only likable person on the show besides Conrad.
I also saw a thing like Taylor, which now, thank God, everybody can get off this Taylor is pregnant bullshit.
Right. Fine. It was never a thing.
Two. Taylor, I saw somebody posting, they were like, Taylor's so likable because she is Kristen Cavallari. And it was like literally a clip of Taylor talking to Steven, and then underneath it was a clip of Kristen Cavallari talking to Steven on Laguna Beach, and they literally sound exactly the same.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the nostalgia in us that's like, but Taylor's just a very truthful friend. Like, she is like, Belly, what do you do? Like,
but she's actually not a good friend.
She's terrible friend. She's terrible friend because she's team jellyfish. Like, let's be real.
She sees how much desperately she wants to do with Conrad, and she's like, no, stay with Jeremiah. Like, no, I'm sorry. I would hope that if I was massively in love with my fiance's brother, you'd be like, girl, you should not be getting married.
Well, I think that was the whole revelation in the bathroom when she was like, I didn't have a dream wedding. All I knew that it would be Conrad. And she was like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, but like Taylor knew that. She was just like denying it the whole time. Like, that's not a good friend.
Okay, but Tayller's also in denial of her own feelings for Steven. Like,
yo, what if Steven got with Lucinda?
Well, first of all, Lucinda looks like she's Taylor's sister. Like, where did they find
great top blocker Lucinda is?
Yeah, she is.
Anyway, and you have any more notes? Because I feel like for the people that don't watch this, they're going to be bored as hell by this.
I also said Belly thinks that Conrad is only saying she still loves her because she's marrying Jer. Bro, Jer didn't even like you until you tried to kiss his brother, and then he shot a fucking firework at you. Never forget.
Never forget the firework.
And I said I wanted to slap Belly while Conrad's confessing his love because she knows that Jeremiah is the easy road in quotes, because she is settling and she just like, let me end this. Like, Jeremiah like is telling me how he feels, but like he's not. He's a liar. He calls different women hot every episode. So okay. And then like she's just afraid of Conrad. Like, she's so afraid of Conrad. Meanwhile, it doesn't even make sense. You love Conrad since you're like 3.
Yep.
And then Love of My Life came on and I lost it. I was like, oh my God, poor Connie baby.
What a great song choice.
Yeah. And I mean,
again, like as the credits rolled, they cut to the bridge and I'm like,
my emotions of the song were more from like the song being put into context with people. Like, it's not because it's good acting and a good show. I'm just like, oh, this was a perfect song selection.
No, like I said, the saving grace of this show is 1,000% the song choices and the timing of when they play them. Like, even though we can't be friends with the montage.
I was just gonna say that.
With the montage, Chef's Kiss. I love a good flashback montage when you know you're always going to be in love with that person, and it's just like a montage of their like cuteness.
Oh,
great job. So yeah, so we got 4 more episodes left.
Which is like crazy that it's going to be like, but then I'm sad that it's going to be over. Meanwhile, it's just like because I have something to look forward to on a Wednesday.
No, there'll be another show that comes around like it. Yeah. So that was The Summer I Turned Pretty. Another show that I binged like crazy this week is called Buccaneers. It's on Apple TV. And I started watching it Season 1, I was completely obsessed. I was texting everyone, you need to watch this show. You need to watch this show. It's so good. It's like kind of like Bridgerton, like Regency era, but it's so much messier drama. And like,
that's what that show is called?
It's called The Buccaneers.
Okay.
Yeah. It's on Apple TV Plus.
I didn't realize that the note went with that show that you Snapchatted to me.
And they're another show that like love to play like poppy songs like in the background at like timed moments. Like The Summer I Turned Pretty, there was a couple of Taylor Swift songs at certain moments. Again, like kind of deep cuts, nothing new during a debutante ball because it's like all these girls feel like pieces of meat. Like it was like perfect. Like, you know, like it was so great. So season 1, I completely devoured. Season 2, I also completely devoured. Like I watched this entire 2 seasons in 2 days. But it's amazing how fast TV can change and the sophomore slump on TV shows, unfortunately, is still a thing because I was raving to everyone 2 days ago about how you need to watch the show. It's so good. I finished season 2 yesterday and I was like, damn, I feel like kind of is not good now. And now I regret that I recommended it to like everyone. It's still like, I'm still going to tune in for season 3. It was messy good in season 1. Season 2, it got messy and made no sense. Like it was too much drama for the sake of drama.
Like they tried too hard.
They did way too much with the story, like way too many plot points. I'm not even going to spoil a big part that like really pissed me off about season 2. So
no, don't.
Got offed that I loved. So I'm not going to spoil it in case anybody does watch it. But if you guys like that messy drama, that's like, you know, like, it's Bridgerton, but American girls. So like, they're all like horrified by their like lack of propriety and like all that shit. Like it's a good show. So,
okay.
Yeah. So I recommend it to watch.
Been watching the OC still.
Yeah. How is your OC binge been going? I know how it's been going, but just please tell the class.
There's like a lot of layers to these people. And Tony Ann thought I was talking about their clothing, which he's not wrong. There was a lot of layers to their clothing also because it's 2003.
I'm going to share the screenshot of that conversation this morning.
It was actually ridiculous. But like just in general, like I just have a lot of feelings. Like one, talk about messy. These people are rich messy. Like they don't even understand. Like they just like make problems, and you're like, you're dumb. Like that you're making this problem. Also because I watch television like this like all the time. I feel like I'm like, okay, I know what's gonna like happen maybe, and then like I'm still wrong. Like,
oh, okay,
not like wrong, but like last night, like so. Well, I don't have to worry about. If you didn't watch the OC, like this is years later. This doesn't even count as spoilers. But like Luke's like I thought Luke's dad was going to be having an affair. Was not expecting Luke's dad to be gay and having an affair, and then like what? So hold on, my computer is not charging.
She does it all. Folks.
Please hold.
She does it all, folks. Look at her. Look at her go. In her nightie.
Yeah. Don't take that. I'm literally in my pajamas still. Postpartum life. Anyway, like I wasn't expecting that, but like I mean, like that, and then Marissa like just being belligerent, like and like falling down this rabbit hole and being like, I'm okay, and then she's gonna like backtrack, and then we have like now.
Oh, you think she's in the rabbit hole now? Just you wait.
Oh, I know it's gonna get worse. Like I know she becomes like a full-fledged like drug addict. So like I know that part, but. I'm like, you're dumb. I didn't know. Like, I guess I didn't know these things were going to happen so quickly, like in season 1, because I know there's multiple seasons. Like, right. You know? And then this like Seth Cohen, Summer, Anna love triangle.
Oh yeah,
that's funny.
He's deep in it, folks. Deep in it.
Deep. And then like I feel like my live reaction to things are just funnier than like me recapping them because I'm just like scream texting Tony Ann constantly while I'm watching this at 11 p.m.
Love it so much.
Like, and I'm just like, what? Like, this bitch better not do this. This one better not do that. And I'm just like getting like angry. And I know that she knows like if the things are gonna happen or not, but like I'm just like annoyed, you know?
She watched the Christmas episode.
Yeah, that was a great episode. Also, like
fantastic.
I feel like like, did Seth Cohen make Chris McCoy a word? Because I feel like Chris McCoy is always a word, but like, I guess I didn't realize that Seth Cohen made that happen.
Yeah, no, that was a Seth Cohen creation. And the Yama Claus.
Yeah, that one I guess didn't like stick as much as Chris McCoy.
I mean, it stuck for me. I
really love Seth Cohen's Christmas spirit. Let me tell you that. I love it. Also, I just feel like Adam Brody just makes my heart melt. Like,
don't you love how Seth Cohen's such a nerd, yet like the girls going all out for him to give him like a Christmas gift?
Right, like I think that's why it's hilarious, because I'm like, what?
Who do you think won that competition?
Well, I mean, Anna's whole point was that, like, if you don't act interested, like, Seth literally fell for Anna while trying to get, like the whole thing was the experiment. So I feel like Anna won because she proved the whole point of, like, haha, Seth, you thought you wanted Summer, but now you want both of us.
Okay.
That's my take. Yeah, and, like, I might be at the point now, I guess, where I'm gonna start liking Luke, which, like, I wasn't expecting that to happen so fast.
It's more that you just feel sad for him. He's like pathetic.
Yeah, he is. Like, he is. Like, he's just a miserable, like.
There's a turning point this season that will unite them all that I'm not going to spoil for you.
Yeah, I just feel like he, like, doesn't realize, like, hey, I was an asshole and now people are being assholes to him. And he's realizing, like, self-reflection, like, I sucked.
Yeah, so. Like the bully usually has a lot of issues. That's what they're learning.
Right, exactly. So yeah, so that's the OC. And
then what's great is that the adults have just as much messy drama as the kids, though, also.
Yes, like the fact that, like, that all spread from the parents, not even the school.
Right.
But then, like, the school, like, the parents found out, and then they're texting their kids, and then it's spreading through the school. I'm like, if my parents ever found this out, like, they would not just, like, be texting me at school to tell me, guess what, so-and-so's dad was caught having an affair, like, with another man.
My mom would 100% be doing that.
No, my mom would definitely, like, wait until I got home from school.
No way. In high school, maybe if you were, like, in junior high or, like, elementary school, but in high school, my mom is for sure texting me, like, did you hear that so-and-so's father's having an affair? She'd 100% do that.
I don't know. I feel like my mom wouldn't, because she knows that I'm a rule follower. I very rarely texted her while I was at school.
Well, yeah, I guess if you're thinking in the
Although one time I did call her from my class to buy Taylor Swift tickets to the Fearless tour. I did do that, and she was actually in shock that I was calling her from. She was like, "Why? What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm in class. I'm on StubHub. These are $35. Can I buy them? Will you drive me to one?"
Remember those days?
Unfortunately, I do. I don't want to talk about it. Thank you.
You brought it up.
Anyway, I know, but I wasn't harping on it anyway. Let's move on to how we'll never see Taylor Swift again, because we're just breaking the internet piece by piece. I'm never going to another concert. I've concluded I'm starting a second savings account so that if I have to succumb to StubHub this time around, my husband can't tell me no.
Gosh, just put aside like $2 a day, and by the time a concert's announced, you'll have ticket money.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing.
All right,
like, and I already told Alec that I'm doing this. But, like, also it kills me a little bit.
Saving. It's not his business.
No, it's just like, I'm warning you, I'm gonna go feral again. Like, I'm more so mentally preparing him for my bad state of mind. God forbid.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah,
like, you know,
my mother already said I don't think I'm ready for this next round of Taylor Swift tickets.
I'm literally just like letting him know, like, to be prepared mentally for me to be insufferable. Mm-hmm. I also would like to take my child, like, if she goes on tour again, and, like, if these tickets are this expensive, like, I can't do that.
Well, how does it work is concerts the same as baseball games, where, like, if she sits on your lap, she's free?
I mean, yeah, but, like, probably. But also, like
4 to 5 by then, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway.
Let's see. It might not be worth taking her. You might want to just enjoy yourself.
I know, but I would enjoy it with her because she loves her so much. Like,
I know.
So, anyway, back to TS12 is coming, people.
Yes. So right after our podcast last week, we were speculating if she was going to be on the New Heights podcast, and she was. And everybody guessed it right. So good job for all of you. And
right. I forgot that it wasn't even announced that it was her. I was like, wait, didn't we know it was going to be her?
No, I have we were speculating. The shaded thing that looked like
her. Tuesday, they said it was her. And then Wednesday was the podcast.
Yeah, right. So wow, what a week. Announced her album. She was on New Heights, watched 2-hour podcast, and it was glorious. They were so freaking cute. Like,
Adorable.
so cute.
I'm
Even people that
obsessed.
aren't really big Swifties, like, reach out to me and go, okay, I actually watched a podcast, and like they were really freaking cute. I'm like, yeah, they are. And also, like, good for her for coming on and like talking about all the stuff she wanted to talk about. What a great interviewer Jason is.
Jason's A+ interview.
I saw the memes that were like, he's the Barbara Walters of our generation. Like, I'm like, he is actually. Like,
I actually love that.
He asked all the hard-hitting questions that we wanted to know.
Yeah, he knew. He knew what he wants to know. What we want to know. He is one of us, so he gets it. He gets it.
I mean, I know they were vetted by her team before he asked them, but still.
Right. But also, like, it's just the most, like, she doesn't do interviews unless she's on a press tour for an album. And even so, she really only goes on, like, Jimmy Fallon at this point. I feel like.
I don't think she does anymore. The Era stuff, I don't think she did any of that.
No, she did.
She did?
Yeah, because she was like, she was like teasing the tour. Oh. She was like, I don't know, like, but I feel like she only goes to Jimmy Fallon though, because like she's comfortable with, like, I feel like she only goes to people like that she knows, like, that are in her circle, like that she could trust, kind of, like, and isn't gonna
goes on SNL.
Yeah, or she goes on SNL.
Which there's rumors she'll be the SNL series season premiere is October 4th. So a lot of people thinking she'll be.
But I would like for her to be like the skit person, like the guest host and the singer. Like, I would like for that to happen, because she is funny when she's in.
She'll probably be in New York for the press tour stuff. So
100%.
Kind of makes sense.
So this can happen. I also would really enjoy if people would stop, like, just dissecting every little thing out of this podcast, because I enjoyed the podcast just like knowing information about her and getting the stuff. And now it's like, is she doing the Super Bowl? Does the Shiny Bug edition of the album, did she pick that because it's SB, Shiny Bug, SB, Super Bowl? And I'm like, I need you all to, like, just chill and let us enjoy the ride. Like, if she's going to be the Super Bowl, great. We're all going to be happy about it. But why do we need to know that before it's announced? Like, just relax, people. Relax.
Yeah, I know. I just wait for the announcements to come. I don't get crazy.
Right. Like, I mean, I watch the videos when they come up, obviously. I just got this baby to sleep.
This dog's going in the doghouse.
Anyway. So what were your feelings on the announcement of the
it's
album?
Just, honestly, I'm so excited that they keep saying it's going to be such a bop of an album. Like, like, I love my 1989. So, like, that same kind of music, like Reputation 1989 music, Summer Bread, like, all that same
what you need.
It's totally what I need. Also, she is in her Salute era, and I am here for it. Love it. Of course, all the people are scandalized. Like, oh my God, she's showing her tushy a lot.
Yeah, but who cares? She's 35 years old. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, so maybe your kids that you
don't. I went to a Demi Lovato concert. That girl was half naked. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
And you know what? She looks damn good. So who cares? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm excited.
We're holding the next generation in our hands. We're like, yeah, girl, you show your butt. It's fine.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. You want to show your butt when you're 35, you do it. Anyway.
Yeah, when you're 35. Yeah, so love that. Also, like, we kind of already knew this, but Travis is obviously giving that good because she is in her feels about it, man. Good for him.
Do we expect anything less, though? Like,
I know. And of course, like, they timed it, their little brain trust timed it perfectly, where, like, her announcement came the next day, he's in GQ with a full spread. Right. They're on top of the world.
I think that I think that he just loves, like she has taught him how to be a mastermind, and he's here for it. He's like, okay, what can we do next?
I don't think is being taught to be a mastermind, but he's just so grateful to be a part of it.
I think he also wants to be like, he's like, teach me your way. Like he wants to be involved as much as possible.
I don't know if he's smart enough to be involved that well, but she'll tell him what to do and he'll be like, yeah. Like he'll be
exactly. Like yeah.
They just look
That's
so
what I mean.
happy.
Like he wants to be like there for the ride. Like he's not like, okay, get over your scheming, girl.
Right. Like when she was like talking about like certain parts of the album and he was just looking at her and going like like he was like so excited for
and he's
it.
like, this one's a banger. I'm like, come on.
I'm like, oh, is it? Is it Travis?
Is it? Yes, tell us more. Also she did allude to like there's 12 songs on this album and people are like, is it going to be another double? Do we think she did do this at the end of the podcast? Did you see that? Because I was looking at the background like meticulously,
and there was 3 different colors.
Right, there was 3 different TSs. Also, though, the Vince Lombardi, like the trophy being on its side, was really throwing me. Like the Super Bowl trophy being sideways the whole time was driving me nuts.
I noticed that.
It was literally right in between their heads. It was like laying on a slant.
Like the Super Bowl, like the football pointing at her?
Kind of, yeah.
Another Super Bowl reference.
Well, that's why everybody is like, and I was like, no, I did notice that, but like, I just don't get it. Like, it was bothering me that I was like, why is the trophy laying down? Like,
I know.
Have some respect on this. I understand you have 3, but like, come on, Trav.
Also, like, why does he have it? It's a replica. I don't think it's the real one.
Probably not the real one, but you know what I mean.
Who gives him the right to have the trophy in his house, in his studio? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe they borrowed it from Patrick Mahomes. I don't know.
Why does Patrick Mahomes get it?
I don't know, but he has like a trophy showcase in his home. They showed it on quarterback.
Oh, yeah, his MVP shit. Okay. Yeah, so it's very exciting. I love that it's October 3rd. You know, I do feel like if she's a girly for the girls, like you're kind of stealing Mean Girls Day, but like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, I really thought the whole play on the 9/12 thing, like the 12s was going to happen. So I thought it was going to be September 12th because that's a Friday. And then we got 10/3 and I'm like, okay.
10 plus 3 equals 13.
Right. True.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm super excited to have a banger of an album. I do wish she put it out in the summer so we could have jammed out to it all summer. But
yeah, but we could still drive with the windows down in the fall. It's fine.
Oh, absolutely. That's actually prime windows down season. So that's perfect. You actually can't really roll your windows down in the heat of the summer. It's not good.
I do. I roll the windows down and I blast the AC simultaneously directly into my armpits so that I feel it. And everything else is open. Unless I'm in the car with my husband, because my husband does not like that.
I mean, my hair gets blown a lot. Like, it's a lot for me.
Listen, if I need a vibe,
I have my window open in my apartment for the first time, like in months though today, which is nice because it's like raining.
Yeah, it has been like cool and like not summery, which don't even get me started on that. But yeah. Anyway, do you have anything else about Taylor?
I don't think so. I think we're just very excited.
Okay. Oh, Lord. Anyway, on to baseball. Before we talk about our baseball team, I don't know why I said teams. Did you see the guy at the Cubs game that was working from the bleachers?
No.
Literally had his laptop on his lap and a mouse on the thing. And he was literally working in the bleachers, and I just thought it was funny because you can't even bring a laptop into Citi Field or Yankee Stadium.
You can bring a laptop into Citi Field.
Yeah, but like you can't. But like you need they have to like check it, and they make you like take everything apart, don't they?
Oh, no, I brought one in last week. You just can't have a backpack.
Oh, Yankee
Stadium doesn't let you in with laptops. Citi Field still let you in with the laptop as long as it's in an approved bag. I mean, I don't think they'll probably come and say something if like you have it like out on your lap, but like. You can have it in your bag. Yeah.
Well, this man was straight up doing work. But I worked at Yankee Stadium, so I knew you couldn't have them at Yankee Stadium, so I assumed you couldn't have them at Citi Field also.
Thank God they do, or I'll never be able to go to a game after work.
Well, that's why I never understood while working at Yankee, because it was like always a song and dance from people coming after work, and they'd be like pissed that like
you gotta like pay for a locker or something.
Or they'd have like a hat. No, they'd give them like a hard time. You had to go to like a special entrance for them to check the laptop and like this whole big to do.
I don't really get it. Like, there's nothing inside my laptop that's harmful to other people. I don't really understand it.
Yeah, well, I guess they like, I mean, I'm sure you can finagle it some way to explode and like you're in the city and like I don't know. I don't know why anybody would target Yankee like a stadium. Like I shouldn't say I don't know why nobody would target a stadium because people do target stadiums, but you know, I guess it's because we're in New York and we take terrorism very seriously.
We should. But yeah, no, luckily we could still go in Citi Field with laptops. But yeah, I think that would be hilarious. Like,
but I think they said that the game was like rained out the night before and then it turned into a day game. So the guy probably wanted to use his ticket still.
Honestly, that's great. Good for him. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, good for him is right. But I just think that it was funny. Anyway, back to baseball. The Mets played in the Little League Classic. The Little League World Series is going on. Let's talk about that. I'm a big Luca Pellegrini fan now, pitcher from Connecticut. The Habers are on board with Luca Pellegrini.
I really haven't been watching the Little League World Series.
We are, and we're judging them for all their answers on the questionnaires.
Except
the kid said Ken Griffey Jr. was his favorite player. What are you playing? MLB 2K5? What? No.
It's a great player.
For us, who actually saw him play.
I guess that's true. Yeah, you can't really pick a favorite player that you've never seen.
Yeah, my brother's like, yes, you can. I'm like, no, you can't. Like, you had to see the person play to you. That's like me being like, Babe Ruth is my favorite player. I've never seen Babe Ruth play, ever.
Right. Why was that also the first name I thought of to say in an example?
Because it's like the number, I mean.
No, or like me saying like, oh, like Tom Seaver is my favorite. Like, yeah, he's great for Mets history, but like he can't be my favorite player. I never saw him play.
Exactly. You also like, yeah, if I want to say Mike Piazza is my favorite player, I can, because guess what? He came up during my childhood. I could do that. You can't. Somebody else said that Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. What is your dad showing you VHSs? Like, and if he is, I want to know about it. I want to know.
Yeah, they're just trying to be trendy, the kids. You know. They can't all say Aaron Judge or Ohtani. It's boring as hell.
I mean, I can pick other people. No.
Poor Mike Trout's really fallen off the radar.
Yeah, because the Angels suck. I don't think the Angels are good, right?
They're not. I always just think about the fact that, like,
he was big, and now he's not.
Song that's like, she got away. You know that song? That's what I always think. Somebody's got to make an edit of Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, because like Shohei got away, but like Mike Trout's still there. Like, help, I'm still at the restaurant.
Still on the Anaheim Angels.
Yeah, but he's also been hurt so much lately. Like, he's kind of fallen into squalor.
Well, that's like Anthony Rizzo, too. Like I said to you 2 weeks ago, I'm like, is he even playing baseball anymore? Like, he kind of disappeared. I don't know. I think he disappeared. I really do.
Is he on the IL? IR?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. So that's that. But the Mets played in the Little League World Series game this weekend versus the Mariners, which was a great game. Like, It was so cute. It was fun. As Tony Ann was at my house, so we already discussed this, but like us watching the videos of the Mets going down the giant hill in cardboard boxes, there's a special place for my feelings about that, because I thought somebody was breaking a leg. Kind of shocked nobody broke a leg, to be honest, because that is typical Mets luck. Usually.
You know, I actually saw a video. They showed it later, like on like the highlights. Julio Rodriguez on the Mariners, like he's like their star. He was going down too on the hill, and he had like a security guard near him, I guess, like just in case they thought somebody would charge him. Like, I don't really know the reason why but he did, even though there's a million kids around him, but I guess you never know. Right. So he made it down the hill, no problem. And as he was getting up, his security guard started coming down the hill too fast and almost ran him over.
That's something that would happen in the Mets.
That would have been a total Mets move.
I can't.
Yeah.
This dog is licking herself very loudly.
Oh, well, we can't hear it, so you don't have to describe it.
No, I wasn't. I was just describing my whistle, if that caught on audio.
Yeah.
But also, these little kids are adorable. They did like the in-person interviews with them were great.
Yeah.
The Mexican pitcher, apparently he throws really hard. I haven't seen any of the Mexico games, but apparently he like throws very hard and he's like very good. But him describing playing and like hitting a home run, that in-game interview was everything.
Yeah, so
I
cute.
was cracking up. One, I also was watching it without my glasses on, so I very much thought this was the coach of the team until they showed a replay of him actually hitting a home run, and I was like, oh, this is the pitcher.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, it all like clicked.
Yeah.
And then
The
we have stupid.
ESPN announcers continue to be the worst. I actually did switch to ESPN2. They had the Kid Cast, which was two Chaminade High School guys on the broadcast, and they had like a high school girl doing like this commentary on the sideline, and they were fantastic. Like actually like really good. Like they were not annoying. They gave like good stats.
They didn't call Pete the polar bear 74 times.
The polar bear 55 times, and like they did also do like in-game interviews. So at one point, like Brandon Nimmo was FaceTiming them like from with a phone from
that was on.
Yeah,
okay, that was on that broadcast because I was like, where did this happen?
Yeah, it was on ESPN2, the Kid Cast, and it was so cute. And but they were very professional. Like they did a good job. Like it wasn't kiddie because they were in like high school, and they said they got that because they have like some broadcast camp that they were in, and like that's how they got on it. Like good for them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Did they show the interview with what's his name? Rob Manfred? Is that his name?
Yeah, the commissioner. No, they didn't show it on that channel.
Well, this man's like trying to rearrange the league.
Oh, right.
And
we talked about that.
I swear to God, if the Mets, the Red Sox, the Yankees, and the Phillies winds up in the same division, I will lose my mind. I'll lose my mind. I just don't get why can't we just get rid of like this interleague play and just figure out a way to keep the East Coast teams mostly on the East Coast, the Central teams mostly in the Central, like it used to be. Like you could restructure in a different way and not disturb the American League and the National League.
Yeah, because I just feel like that's very, like the Midwest is going to suffer horrifically for that because nobody goes to those games. Like,
yeah, nobody's going to go to a road game if like their team never gets there. And I feel like that's the thing. You need some interleague play because people do want to visit other stadiums when their teams go there.
Right.
But like his reasoning was like, we want to get these guys not on flights and the longevity of our players. I do get that too, but like just structure the schedules smarter then.
No, it would actually be the worst decision ever if they put all those people in one division.
I would lose my mind.
Just feel like it makes the league as a whole less competitive if you have all of those big juggernauts in one division, like constantly playing each other. What happens to the rest of the teams?
Right.
I don't see how that's successful long term.
I don't either.
I mean, because like even the West Coast will then have the Dodgers, the Padres, the Giants, the Mariners, the Angels. Like,
but they're all good. And then and the A's too. The A's are going to be in LA.
Right. Well, no, they're going to be in Vegas.
I mean, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but either way, yes, they will be part of that. So it's like that would also be a strong division. So again, it leaves all the people in the middle.
It would just be East Coast, West Coast, and then like maybe the Chicago, Milwaukee area would be like another hub, but not even like with St. Louis, like with the Cardinals, the Cubs, the White Sox, the Brewers.
And then you have a Southwest. Like what? I don't get it.
I don't know.
South. Like, do you get like? I don't know. Like Florida.
Yeah, but in the South, all we have is Florida and the Braves, right?
Well, Southeast, yeah, but then what about Texas? Like, there's just a whole shitload of things to figure out.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot. It's very, like, when I heard that, I was like, ew, no.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to never have to see a 10 p.m. New York baseball game ever again.
That's what they were talking about. I'm not saying that I think we need to see them less? Yeah, because, like, when they're on the West Coast, like, it is hard. And I feel like as of late, we go to the West Coast and it's like, oh, we're on the West Coast for 3 days, then we're back, and then we're back on the West Coast again. And I feel like that is not good for the longevity of the players. Whereas it used to be like, okay, you go to LA, then you go to San Fran, then you go to San Diego, done.
Right.
Why can't we do that?
I think the players are going to be in full support of this. That's the problem because they're going to want to do less travel. They're going to want to be with their families. They're going to want to have a home base that they don't have to worry about leaving so much. Like
Right.
they're going to be very much in support of that, which they should be for their own sakes. So
I think there needs to be more like a better logistical thinking of it,
yeah.
because flying right now, the Mets are not in a difficult division. Like travel wise, going 3 hours to Florida, going 2 hours to Atlanta. That's
right.
not, you could drive to Philly, like, you know, like they're not in a bad spot.
I know they're just saying that 2/3 of the season is other divisions. Like you only play a third of your season against your own division. That's the problem right now.
I know, but didn't they just change that recently?
I don't know.
Or within the last like 5 years, maybe? Because I feel like that's when all the interleague play really like became too much.
I think it's not even about interleague play though. It's about us constantly having to go back and forth to play the NL West teams or the NL Central teams. Like even within your own league, it's just like they need to limit travel somehow. So by eliminating, like it's got to be more regional than even American versus National League. That's what they're trying to figure. Listen, their brains are on this. Like obviously no decision's been made yet.
Yeah, but I don't trust them is what I don't do. I don't trust them.
I just think that Rob Manfred is trying to ruin baseball.
I think so too.
And luckily, there hopefully is a lot of people employed by MLB below him that is deterring him from making rash decisions, and they're thinking through it, and they'll come back and see what happens.
Exactly.
But like robot umps, I'm ready for. Like, come on, let's go.
I'm not ready for that. I don't really like the automation, honestly.
I'm just sick of umpires making the game about them and making horrific calls.
Well, yeah, but I feel like that's part of the game. Like,
I guess.
Come on.
All right. So that's
you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine? Like, I don't know. I feel like it just takes the humanity out of it.
I understand. So yeah, so that's what's going on in the baseball world. Kudos to them for the Little League Classic though, because that was a very cute game. I'm glad they started doing that a couple of years ago, and that the Mets got to participate. And honestly, in the last week or so, the Mets have they're still not in a great spot, but they're not horrific anymore this week.
They're watchable. They're watchable.
See what next week brings. But they're currently still 5 games behind the Phillies and only 1 game up on the Reds in the last wild card spot. So they're not doing too hot.
Yeah, don't love that. But
yeah, it's best not to look at that. So that is the status of the Mets. Yeah, and oh no, next I was gonna say we'll have our fantasy draft next week, but no, it's in 2 weeks. So you'll get to hear about
football's coming back.
Yeah.
In 3 fantasy leagues. So
I can't handle. I need to just focus all on the one. I don't know how you could be in multiple.
Well, one of the teams me and Alec have together, of one of the leagues I very much forget about all the time. And our league I'm pretty good at paying attention to because that group chat's usually like popping off. So
yeah, it's all about the group chat. So yeah, so we're getting going there. At work they were talking about doing it, and I was like, oh well, I only usually do 1 league.
Meanwhile, this is her 3rd season.
Yeah, I was like, this is my 3rd season. I came in 3rd and 4th place respectively the last 2 years, and I'm really trying to break that top 3 spot. I think maybe it was 4th and 5th place. I don't remember, but I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to break that top 3 spot.
No, I think you made it to the playoffs last year.
I made it to the playoffs both times because it's top 6 make it to the playoffs. So I always made it to the playoffs. It's just I just always come out in the first round of playoffs. So I'm gonna hopefully not ruin our draft this year, and we'll see what happens. But no promises, guys. No promises.
I don't even remember what you did last year when you ruined it. What, did you take a kicker too early? What did you do?
I took
you took Patrick
Mahomes in the first round.
Yeah.
And that didn't work out for me anyway, so karma. And then I took a kicker in like the 4th round. And then a defense in the 5th round. Everybody was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know exactly. And then I had shitty ass receivers because everybody else was focused on getting the people that actually matter. But I still managed to make playoffs. So it's like, I'm very good. Actually, I'm not going to give out my shit.
I mean, you could be like my sister who has 2 pages of notes and that then can't keep track of the notes while she's trying to do the draft.
I honestly, like us doing the draft on a Tuesday, I need to make sure and it's the Tuesday after Labor Day. So I'm going to have to say to my coworkers, because Tuesday nights are usually the happy hour nights. I'm going to be like, no, I cannot go for drinks on Tuesday night. I need to be home, ready to go on the draft.
I mean, a lot of people would probably have drafts that week, so maybe they'll just respectively all be leaving happy hour early.
Yeah. Or, I mean, honestly, being at a happy hour with my coworkers may not be the worst idea. Like, because I could do the draft on my phone. Like, maybe they'll have better advice than what I usually do.
I've done that before, yeah.
Like, maybe I'll have
There was the one year where I literally had a draft with no service in Antona's backyard because Nick and Gina got engaged, and I was like freaking out, pacing the yard looking for service the whole time.
I remember a couple of you did. Yeah, that was pretty hard for you.
Yeah, that was me and my sister, both of us like walking around the yard looking for service, trying to draft our team.
Jamie with her notes. That's so funny.
It's so funny. So,
all right.
Anyway,
I think that's
all she wrote. I just want to say this is the longest stretch of sleep I've gotten all day with this child. So this
podcast is so boring for her.
No, maybe it's soothing because she listened to us do this for 37 weeks.
In utero. Oh, yeah. And for everybody that saw last week about how her almost 3-year-old kept coming in, let me just say that when I was over their house on this past weekend, I tried to have a Jersey Shore style sit down with this toddler. And I was like, come here. We need to have serious talk. And she comes over to me and I say, you know how when me and mommy are on the computer and I say hi to you and then we say, okay, it's time to record. You got to go to sleep now. And she's like, yep. And I'm like, okay, so you can't keep coming over when we're recording. You need to go upstairs to bed. And she's like, okay. And I thought I was making such good headway talking to her. And then all of a sudden, Alec opens up his big mouth and he
blames me.
Sabotages the entire conversation. He's like, tell her no. And then also said something like, yeah, well, we told you guys to start. And after she goes up and blah, blah, blah. You know what? The podcast goes on its own schedule. Okay. So I was almost to the point where your daughter was going to agree with me. And yes, I know now. Don't come over when we're talking on the computer. And then he had to go and ruin it. So we'll see what next.
Now here we are racing to beat the clock before she gets home.
Yeah, now she runs our lives and we have to make sure we record when she's not around. Just kidding.
No, this was more convenient because I probably would have been falling asleep later. Anyway.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
All right.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining.
Thanks for being our friend.
Bye.
That was a good burp. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, friends. Wow, you listened to the whole thing. Thanks for listening. Please be sure to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform and share it with your friends. Ratings, reviews, and comments help as well. See you next week. Thanks for being our friend.